Hey guys, welcome back to the next part of I Read Your Comments from the game XCOM UFO Defense Part 22. And you have seen a new intro, which was my project from the weekend. It's not finished yet, and don't worry, it's 30 seconds long. That's too long for an intro, and I'm still working on it, so it may look different in the future. There are also, I have like 3 copies of the game XCOM in the intro, which is you know, there are some errors. I'm working on it, and it may look different in the future, but I couldn't resist to show you this, guys, because, you know, yeah, I guess you know why. Yeah, and then I have an announcement, because I'm a little bit sorry. I was, you know, the last few weeks, I really didn't stick much to my schedule for multiple reasons, and I'm really sorry about that. But the last Friday I've learned that my girlfriend will come tomorrow, so we've learned actually about this, because her work schedule has changed because of the circumstances, and now she will come tomorrow and be there for a while. I think we have like 8 full days without the travel days, approximately. So I don't have so much time to record the next couple the next week, because I want to spend time with her, of course. And but I try to record today the comment video, the XCOM video, the Bloodfresh Supply video, and if I find time tomorrow, and if things are gonna go well, especially with the mission we're gonna face, I'm anxious about that, then I'm gonna record tomorrow as well, but I'm gonna skip one comment video because of the time, if this works out. But it really depends on the gameplay and the time tomorrow. So this just besides, I hope I didn't forget. I say so often, I hope I didn't forget. This is the didn't thing is so difficult for me, and yeah, anyway, slow down, Lucas. That's always good. So, yeah, okay. Now I think I've said everything, and we can just jump straight into the comments. I'm just checking what I just said right now, so that you know, a small cut, and we jump into the comments and read your your comments. Okie dokie. So I only forget to tell you why that's special, because of course the word is here. We have a long distance relationship, and I forgot to mention. I'm such an idiot. And also, good news, I may, if I'm lucky, I know, I don't want to get the hopes up, then I found the solution for my microphone issue, but I'm not sure yet. I exchanged my cable for my microphone, so I used an old hard drive cable, which is a little bit shorter, and I haven't experienced any audio issues yet. So I hope that helps as well. Anyway, so that's really about it. I'm sorry that it's, you know, a little bit long, but now we are jumping into the reading. No, yes, exactly. Good, where are we? Here. Okay, so Kjotleik, I got a little bit confused. So I probably cut that out because it's with a lot of replies. So Kjotleik says 28 minutes. No, Lucas, you were not wrong with your numbers. The reason you only have 36 alien alloys and not 40 as you wanted is because you started production of personal armor and then you stopped it again. This is one of those things the game does not tell you. The cost of producing the first item is always taken from your stores and your account the moment you start a production, even if you don't assign any engineers. But if you stop producing like you did, you will not get those material back. Ah, I see. Okay, well, that is really good to know, because okay, that's really good to know. Because it will confuse the heck out of me soon. Again, yeah, that's good. So, you did calculate correctly. 13 plus 26 is 40. Hi. Yes, but you are the victim of an old game that does not give you 4 alloys back when you stop producing. No, okay, I get it now. Okay, but that's good to know. It's very good to know. This is true for every item. If you start producing of 10, if you start production of 10 personal armor, the first 4 alien alloys will immediately be taken out from your stores. The first 4. I see. Okay. I see. Okay. That's also good. At the same moment this first personal armor is finished. The game starts producing of the second. At the time the cost for the second personal armor is taken from your stores and from your bank balance. Okay, so I was reading it quiet again, so I got it now. So that means the game is okay. It technically means the game always takes the money and stuff for what they are producing right now. I believe so. Okay, since you have only 36 alien alloys, you can only produce 9 personal armor. Once the 9th is finished, the game will immediately tell you that you don't have enough special materials to continue production of personal armor. The game tried to take 4 alien alloys from your stores, but you did not have that many left. At least the game tells you when it cannot continue production of something. Okay, good. 37 minutes. Terrorsites disappear very quickly, as you just discovered. 47 minutes. Terrorsites disappear very quickly, as you just discovered. If you shoot down, let me check the pronunciation, guys. No, wrong keyboard. Where is my keyboard actually? Here. Shoot here. Shoot. It's English. Great, and I don't hear anything. Shoot. Oh, here we go. Shoot. Okay. If you shoot down a UFO, the crash site will stay long enough for you to wait for a day. But landed UFOs and terror sites will not linger around until daytime. You need to get there ASAP. As soon as possible, right? Yeah, it makes sense. I think I'm right. Okie dokie. So, we continue with Gabriel. He responds to that. He says, "Oh wow, I didn't know about your first point about losing your first production materials automatically. That sucks, and I'm always learning new stuff about this game decades later." Yeah, that must be interesting from your perspective. Kjotleiks, do terror missions never I mean, Gabriel says oh boy. Gabriel says to Kjotleiks, do terror missions never stick around until daytime? As a question. The last terror mission Lucas did, it was like an hour before daytime when he landed, and I assumed it would stick around until then, but I suppose it could have been just about to disappear. Like I said, I'm always learning new things about XCOM. He responds to Gabriel. Kjotleik's response to Gabriel says, I am not 100% sure how long they stick around, but there is a trick you can use to prolong their activity. If you make sure, and I mean make sure, that you have an aircraft targeted the terror site at all times, it can stay for a little while longer. Maybe long enough to make it day. Okay, but you better be on the safe side. If your interceptor runs out of fuel and if your interceptor runs out of fuel and have to turn back and you don't have another ship targeting the terror site already, it will go away. So one is watching and the other one is waiting or something. I'm not getting it. Maybe later when I listen to that again. They won't last forever though. If you leave it too late, there is a chance it will disappear as your scavenger is close to getting there. I'm only 90% certain of this though. There may be differences from the original game and open XCOM, or even between mods. I could be confused about which mod does what here. So I think I get the gist of it a little bit. But it's also true with the mods, this changes a lot of rules. Okay, small cut and then we continue with Kjotleiks. Okay, another comment from Kjotleiks. Oh, terror in Novosibirsk. Since I don't even know what enemies you are up against, there is little point in giving any advice regarding the missions. But one thing I would like... What do I say? There is no I would... But one thing I will say. Since you are still learning the game, play the missions to learn. Learn about the enemies and what they can do. Get familiar with the size of the map and train on using flares effectively. If it ends up being a really difficult enemy that wipes out your whole squad, I am supporting the idea of reloading the mission and flying home without fighting. About that, I'm not gonna torture myself, and if this happens, I'm letting you be the judge, guys. I'm gonna ask you if, let's say I'm playing the game and the whole thing screws up somehow. You guys gonna see the video, and you can let me in the comments what you suggest. You know, and I'm open to every suggestion. Don't be afraid to say what you think. It's, and then I let you decide what to do. I'm not, it's easier for me because I don't have to think about it. To repeat myself, even though you get a negative score for leaving, you would have gotten even more negative score had you not even landed at the terror site. This means that if the mission is impossible, you actually increase your monthly score if you land and take off immediately instead of just not going at all, despite the mission report saying you got a huge negative score. Yeah, I thought about that. This is something you guys told me already, and I thought about, which was the reason I reloaded the game, because I really just wanted to test out if it's possible to wait for the day coming, but it didn't happen, of course. Yeah, but that makes sense. Of course, he says further, if you do fight and win, you will get a very good score. So it is worth taking some risks, even for those not reloading. I have lost my whole squad in terror site before. Oh, you can still beat the game if you do. It just takes a bit longer, having to train up new rookies. No, rookies. Let me check this word. Also changed the translation box. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. It's so much better. It's just I forget that. I think about, anyways.
Rookies.
Rookies. Okay, rookies. Neuling, I see. Good. Gabriel responds to that, and he says, we can't say for certain which units you'll be fighting against, and I think it may be too early for them to appear. But if it turns out you're fighting against these creatures and that kind of look like grasshoppers, you will get fucked up. Sorry, but grasshoppers and get fucked up in the same sentence is hilarious. That's all I'll say about that. That for now. I just want you to know that if that happens, it's expected. Okay, that's good to know, so that I don't have to blame myself if they gonna... Okay, I see. And the Kjotleik's response to that, and he says, Gabriel, see, indeed, grasshoppers are evil. If you... You know, out of the context, sentences like this are hilarious. That's like, sorry guys, I interrupt this, but this reminds me, you know, sometimes when I talk to my friends in TeamSpeak and we talk about the game, for an outsider, it must, yeah, it's hilarious sometimes. Anyways, again, sorry. Gabriel C. Indeed, grasshoppers are evil. If you think you are smart when stunning one of them, sorry guys, if you think you are smart when stunning one of them and starts carrying it back to your ship. Squad wipe. Oh, okay. Been there, done that. Cried a bit. Next time I use the grenade on every single one that did not scream as it fell down. Okay, this is, I think he tries to give me some little hints, and I hope I will remember them. Kjotleik, Lucas just looked up squad wipe. No, I know what I mean. I mean, the game told me really good with the one grenade. Oh boy. And it confused and it is confused why it isn't in the dictionary. Yeah, it should be in the dictionary. Squad wipe. Great. Okay, no, that's it about that. That's about this. And then we have Logan Shu. And what else do we have? Logan Shu and Gabriel. So let me just make another cut. I mean, I'm not relying 100% on the new audio, but I'm my hopes are really, really up. Logan Shu says, looks like you are more prepared now, but it is going to be tough. This battle is going to be interesting. You most likely won't need to produce any plasma weapons / ammunition, as you will be collecting them for the aliens in each mission. Since you've researched the plasma rifle and the clip, you can now equip your squad with the ones you have already recovered from the aliens. You may even have access weapons / armor that you can sell for good money. Let me just read this again quietly. Okay, I got it now. Sometimes reading it again quietly helps really. Yeah, that's good to know. I also thought about those. I forgot, I think, to take those plasma rifles I already got. I think we have already some of them in our stores, but I forgot to take them with me for the mission, right? But I know what you mean. I don't have to produce them because I'm actually gathering them. That's good. The motion scanner. That's interesting. The motion scanner is The motion scanner is a device a soldier can use to see any nearby movement that occurred during the alien turn. A motion scanner is a device a soldier can use to see any nearby movement that occurred during the alien turn. See, that's good. Okay, I got it. Useful when inside a UFO to see if there is an alien on the other side of wall. However, it will pick up both alien and your own soldiers' movement, so make sure you use it on your turn first before moving any of your soldiers to avoid confusion. Also, aliens can choose not to move, in which case the motion scanner will not pick up movement. You can find the UFOpedia entry for it in weapons and equipment. Yeah, that's very interesting. It's a very interesting device. I think that's very cool actually, but because you told me that it can mislead you actually by when the aliens decide to not move. This game is really crazy. So many details. So I quickly checked this, and because I wasn't sure anymore what he was talking about. So 47 minutes I was trying to let the ship patrol, and he says patrol means to stay in your current location. You can select new target and click terror site to go back to the location. That's very good, because I thought when I use patrol, I can let them give the direction where to go, you know, like patrol here and there. But yeah, okay, that makes sense. Good to know. Do I record? Yeah. Next thing, Gabriel, 3 days ago, I could try for 1,000 years and never be able to pronounce Novosibirsk correctly. No, I'm sure you could. Sometimes it's just when it comes to languages, it's certain words at first sound so alien, so strange, but they become more clear and clear the more often you try to say them. What is really tough is if you do not hear them properly because you're not able to, your listening skill is not ready for that. So that is something I figured out. You can learn everything. You just have to be interested in, and listen to it again and again, and saying it again and again is very helpful. Also, splitting a word in syllables is extremely helpful. And I personally, I think I know this word from the game, from the mod game Arma 2. They said mod. I've played this with my friends. I love this game, not because of the zombies, because we played this and I was the helicopter guy. So I was always flying around. We repaired a helicopter and I picked them up and stuff. I love helicopters, it's cool. Anyways, so Gabriel C. One tip about catching live aliens. While it's good to catch any new species of alien, the higher ranking aliens will give you more useful information. Yeah. I think I remember something. You can tell a higher ranking alien if it's more badass. You can tell a higher ranking alien if it's more badass. If you shoot oh boy, this word, shoot. If you shoot a non-tank unit and it doesn't die immediately, it will likely have a rank. That's the one you should try to stun. If you haven't researched a specific species of alien, it's worth getting just to understand its weakness and strengths, but the ranking aliens can give you extra information. Okay, I see. So basically just see if I shoot an enemy and he doesn't fall immediately, we should try if we can to stun it. And if we do that, we're gonna get more out of it because it's a higher alien. We're gonna learn more about it. Okay, well, good that we are finished because my reading skills are... It was a good day for me for reading. I'm not sure if this is... if it actually was better, but sometimes you have, you know, if you feel more comfortable and sometimes not. It's not stable. But yeah. Anyways, so good. I'm gonna put all the stuff together and then I'm gonna record the actual gameplay. So that will be interesting. Oh boy. Okay, guys. Yeah, we see us in the gameplay. Maybe I'm gonna release the gameplay today or I don't know. We will see about this.